again. It's a rich thing.
Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best EMF readers in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Latnex EMF Meters. This EMF meter is equipped with integrated Gauss meter. The unit measures EMF radiations from sources such as power lines, appliances, and electrical wires. This meter measures electromagnetic fields of incredibly low frequency 30 to 300 Hz. A 9 volts battery powers it. It has a battery life of approximately 100 hours and displays a maximum of 4 digits up to 1999. Using it with a reliable Gauss meter is easy. The Latnex AF3500 multi-field EMF meter is a semi-professional but small and compact device that can measure electromagnetic field, 3-axis, electric field, and RF strength. The AF3500 measures high-frequency electromagnetic fields, RF, in a frequency range of 50 MHz to 3.5 GHz and low-frequency electric and magnetic fields, EMF, at 50 to 60 Hz. Number 9. Allsun EMF Meters. This meter can detect a high level of radiations and is not sensitive to low emissions. We've had some issues with flooding in our crawlspace the last few years. I have a keen sensitivity to high EM fields, so I wanted to make sure my crawlspace wasn't high enough to be causing major problems. This gadget was easy to use, and I was surprised by the results I got. I used it to discover some ungrounded wiring, and I also found that my air purifier system has an enormously high EMF. It reminded me of an episode of Ghost Hunters where Jason and Grant said that air purifiers are common culprits for producing high EMFs, and sometimes people think their house is haunted but they're suffering from side effects of sensitivity to strong EM fields generated by household items. My research showed that people who are sensitive to high EM fields use copper in various forms to cover things with high EM fields that can't be removed from the home, so they don't continue to have issues. Number 8. Napwalk EMF Meter Rechargeable Electromagnetic. When the electric field value exceeds 40 V/M and the magnetic field exceeds 0.4 T or 4 mg, the LED screen turns red, the indicator light flashes, and the buzzer alarms. If you find it noisy, you can long press the AVG/VPP button to turn off the sound. The EMF meter detector has built-in electromagnetic radiation sensor, which can display the radiation value on a clear LCD digital display by controlling the microchip. Optional units mg/T for testing magnetic field radiation, V/M for testing electric field. EMF meters can measure electromagnetic fields, identify equipment that generates high radiation, and enable you to make decisions about limiting exposure. Mainly testing magnetic and electric fields, such as testing TVs, computers, refrigerators, printers, microwave ovens, cell phone towers, low-frequency appliances, ghost hunting, etc. 1x EMF radiation detector plus 1x USB cable plus instruction manual. Number 7. EMF Meter Cake Meter Electromagnetic Field Radiation Detector. On any given day, we are surrounded by smartphones, laptops, tablets, Wi-Fi, microwaves, TVs, even baby monitors, all of which emit radiation. The problem with radiation emitted by technology that we use today is that we don't see it, and because these electromagnetic fields, EMFs, are invisible to the naked eye, our human tendency is to dismiss its effects on our health, especially the effects of EMF among kids, newborns, and pregnant women, all of whom are at very vulnerable stages of development. Technology is already an inevitable part of their lives, which means radiation is too. The least we can do is minimize their exposure to it. With the EMF meter, you can go through all your appliances and gadgets at home and identify which ones are known sources of radiation. Make sure these are located in areas that are farthest away from your kids' rooms or common areas in the house. Number 6. Latnex AF5005G EMF Meter and RF Detector. This is the second Latnex EMF meter I'm including in this list, and this is because it has some features that I think are worth talking about. First of all, this is one of the newest meters on the market, so I personally think it has one of the best user interfaces I've seen, especially from a tri-field meter, meaning it reads RF radiation, magnetic radiation, and electric field radiation. Most meters that offer this have pretty simplistic or clunky displays. This is also one of the few meters on the market claiming to be able to read EMF radiation from 5G sources. I have articles that go into why this is a complicated and difficult task. Although the price point is fairly high for this meter, if you're wanting a meter that can do it all, with an impressive full-color display, and the apparent ability to read 5G radiation sources, then the new Latnex AF5000 might be a great option for you. Number 5. Engine. Digital EMF Meter. This has become one of the most popular inexpensive EMF meters in 2022, and for pretty good reason. The value you get is really good with this meter. It's packed with cool features for a really low price. Like most inexpensive EMF meters, this one is not able to read radio frequency radiation, and only reads magnetic field and electric field. However, it also takes ambient temperature readings. It has a really nice digital display, an antenna with a light that lets you know if it's currently reading data, and even a work light on the back that acts like a flashlight while you're taking readings. One of my favorite features other than the flashlight is the display light on the antenna, which actually acts as an alarm. It will be green if it's detecting less than 4 mg of radiation, yellow if it's detecting between 4 to 40 mg, and red if it's reading more than 40 mg. Number 4. Latnex HFB3G Radio Frequency Meter. The Latnex is a great radio frequency meter and is sort of a budget version of the acoustimeter. Offering only radio frequency radiation detection, the Latnex does not offer a full range of detection but does some great quality for a reasonable price. I'll just interject here that in my honest opinion, I don't think there is much reason to purchase the Latnex over the Tri-Field TF2, considering the similar price and extra features you get with the Tri-Field. The Latnex is a great radio frequency meter with great reviews. However, I'd encourage you to look at some of the other options. If you're wanting a high-quality RF meter, go with the acoustimeter. That is just my honest opinion and suggestion. Latnex, although they make a variety of EMF meters including ones that measure magnetic field radiation, it has not been around as long as some of the other companies. Number 3. Eric Hill EMF Reader. You can also consider Eric Hill and its EMF readers if you want something affordable but do not want to compromise on performance, which is possible thanks to the EMF reader stated here. Eric Hill's EMF reader can be a great value for money option for all those of you who are on a budget. Even at its given price tag, you get a pretty decent EMF range of 0 to 1000 mg, which is much higher than what you will need. That being said, Eric Hill does not mention any frequency range rating, which can be a bummer for many buyers. Thankfully, you do get a fairly large backlit LCD display with it. Another great thing about Eric Hill is that it offers a 3-year warranty, which is higher than most other EMF readers. When the testing result exceeds the value, 0.4 T per mg or 40 V/m, the screen will turn red and the indicator will be flashing, and the buzzer will alarm. If you're testing some quiet areas, you can close the buzzer first, avoid disturbing the others. Number 2. GQ EMF 390 EMF Reader. GQ is another high-end brand of industrial measuring tools which also includes a high-performance EMF reader made for heavy-duty usage. This GQ EMF reader is present in the 3rd position in this article because it is the perfect option for those who want something highly compatible and versatile. Not only that, but the EMF range of 0 to 500 mg is also quite great when compared with entry-level models. But the best feature about this EMF reader is its frequency range of 0 Hz to 400 kHz, which is much higher than what you will ever need. Thanks to the large size of this EMF reader, it is able to include a large backlit display. Similar to other high-end EMF reader models, the unique GQ RF browser feature visualizes the RF radiation precisely on the screen. With RF browser, the user is able to see high-speed RF signals such as smart meter, cell phone transmission, estimates, digital RF transmission data in bytes, and RF power spectral histogram. Number 1. Tri-Field EMF Reader. Tri-Field is a high-end and quite a popular brand of EMF readers which is known for offering a wide range of high-performance models like the one stated here. The Tri-Field EMF Reader is present in the 1st position in this list since you get a fairly high-performance model. For starters, you get an EMF range of 0 to 100 mg from this unit, which is possible thanks to its 3-axis sensor. Its EMF range is combined along with a decently high frequency range of 40 Hz to 100 kHz, resulting in great compatibility. You also get a handy LCD display at the front for accurately checking EMF readings with this read. As it is a fairly high-end EMF reader, the included 1-year-long warranty with this tri-field EMF reader is to be expected. The tri-field EMF meter model TF2 is an AC Gauss meter, AC electric field meter, and radio power density meter in a single unit that combines all the features needed for fast, accurate measurements of electromagnetic fields, EMF.